Awards, Dr. B.S. Bajaj Memorial Pharma Excellence Award. That is the one which we have been giving along. You may be knowing that Dr. B.S. Bajaj is one of the founder members of, he was the key figure behind in establishing the Federation of Asian Biotech Associations. And for many years, he was running this organization, and we were all helping that. In his honor, we have instituted this FABA Excellence Award. And in addition to this, FABA Lifetime Achievement Award is also being given. And this year, we are giving FABA Excellence Award to one of the innovations that have taken place, the CAR-T therapy, cell-based therapies that have come up developed by a scientist. ImmunoAct is the startup company established by a professor from IIT Mumbai, and this was supported by the Laurus labs in Hyderabad itself. So the first CAR-T therapy in the country that has come up is because of these interactions between academia and industry. And in fact, we are recognizing this kind of innovation that has taken place. We are giving the Dr. B.S. Bajaj Memorial Award to him. And for the Lifetime Achievement Award, we have seen Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, who was former Director General of ICMR, and she was also in the WHO and many other fora. And he effectively handled the COVID-19 operations around the world. And in fact, we are honoring her through the FABA Lifetime Achievement Award. Not only these three, and we wanted to honor the excellence, innovations that are taking place. FABA Innovation Award for young scientists below the age of 35, we are giving a cash prize of 5 lakhs. And we have invited applications. There are about 50 plus applications received across the country. A committee, international committee, is going through that, and we will be shortlisting. And I must thank NATCO Pharma for coming forward to establish this award. And this award is being established in memory of Dr. Yellapuragada Subbarao, one of our eminent scientists who went to US, worked at Liberty Laboratories, and then came up with many innovative products. So in his honor, Dr. Yellapuragada Subbarao Memorial Innovation Award for young scientists below the age of 35 we are giving, with a cash prize of 5 lakhs. And in addition to this, whatever the innovations that are taking place in academic institutions through doctoral research, the best doctoral research contribution that is happening in the academic institutions, we have invited applications, and in fact, there are about 100 applications that we have received. They are being screened also, and we will be rewarding them with a cash prize of 2 lakhs. And I must thank Dr. Ananda Govindaluri from Govind Foundation, who has come forward to contribute this every year in the next 10 years. And so these are the various events that the Federation of Asian Biotech Association is coming up with various kind of programs to promote an innovative ecosystem in the country, not only in the country, even other countries also. And in this, I must acknowledge that University of Hyderabad has played a key role when I was there as a faculty member, and then even afterwards also, the University of Hyderabad was a key partner in all the activities that we have been doing in the last several years, not only in drug discovery and development workshop or whale tank event and life science ecosystem innovation cluster meeting. When we organized the life science innovation cluster meeting in Genome Valley, in fact, our vice chancellor was the chief guest. He came all the way to Genome Valley and then conducted this, interacted with industry leaders. And I must thank that the university has agreed to host the next event within the campus. And we have with Dr. with us Professor Samrat, and he will be talking, elaborating more on this. So with this, I think I stop at this point, and our colleagues here will be adding some more points at this point.
And next, I would like to ask Chakravarti sir, he's our favorite. He's
Professor Sabar speaks, the university is going to you, and after that, the university will speak. No problem.
okay.
So all this is mainly happening because of
It's an initial
help
comment.
that we have received from
The mic.
Chakravarti garu.
Okay. Please go ahead, sir. Thank you. Bindu. I represent University of Hyderabad. Myself, Professor Samrat El Sabat, Director R&D Cell. The University of Hyderabad is a premier institute in the city of Hyderabad. We are a centrally funded institute known for good in teaching and research. We are celebrating our golden jubilee years. That means in the higher education timeline, we are a younger university, I will say. But we are doing extremely well in both teaching and research. We are mainly do three things in our campus. One is teaching, research, and outreach. So we have around 420 faculty members actively engaged in teaching almost all disciplines of science, humanities, and social science. Our faculty members are well versed with the research endeavors. We execute around 185 research projects in campus at any point of time on an average, tuned to 130 crores of Indian rupees. That tells that which length and breadth we conduct research in our campus. Apart from this extramural research, our faculty members are also engaged actively with the industry to get consultant projects of different tones. And our master students, PhD students are on the part of study. They engage themselves in the research. That means I want to highlight that University of Hyderabad is more towards research, of course, balancing towards teaching and outreach activities. So when we talk about the research activities in the University of Hyderabad, we are rewarded with the Institution of Eminence tag because of our best in both teaching and research and based on our past performance. And Institution of Eminence tag was given to 10 public institutes and 10 private institutes by Ministry of Education 5 years back. We are doing very well and building a good number of infrastructure inside the campus for that. Coming back to the teaching, our faculty members normally take the research from lab to classroom. So instead of going purely on the conventional mode of teaching, we are now more focused towards experiential teaching. And when we talk about experiential teaching, we take help from the industry experts and take those things into the classroom so that students get benefit out of what is going on in the industry and how they will enrich more in the subjects. So this is how we involve industry experts in our normal curriculum, normal classroom teaching also. Apart from industry academia in the lab, in the research. So we have established a good number of good infrastructure, I will say, where the startups and industries come to our lab and we work jointly and leverage our facilities to the industry, to the startups, and work together. So we have not only a good number of research projects executed in the campus, we have around 45 patents in our name, and those are mostly translational research, right? So when we talk about basics research, basic science research, and translation research, we are doing very well in those domains. So, but we strongly believe that the research will lead to the discovery, and if you want to integrate this research into the innovations, and normally those things are more happens in the industry. So we have to talk each other, and we are doing very well, and we invite lot many industries to our campus to work together so that whatever research happens in the lab, it gets translated into the field. So we talk that as a lab to field. And when we talk about taking a research from the lab to field, normal academia feel a lot of obstacles there, and industry is good at that, right? And it is not only about taking this idea or taking this discovery, whatever happens in the lab to the field. You have to talk more about funding. You have to talk more about what you say risk, all these things. So where industry is good at that, and VC, venture capitalist also. So FAVA gives a unique platform to us in that sense, which has academia, which has VC funding, financiers, startup companies. So all alone in a single platform, FAVA is doing very well. So we are very proud to be associated with the FAVA in that respect. And with FAVA, we have a very long-standing relationship. Last couple of years, we are doing events together. And the uniqueness about this interacting with FAVA is that the startups, the VC financiers, and the government agencies, organizations, they come together. And in this year also, we have planned this Life Science Cluster Meet on August 18th at our campus with FAVA. So in that, we'll have around 100 number of expertise from industries, from different government agencies, startup CEOs, they will be there, and they will interact with our faculty members, they will interact with our students, and so that with any industry in that respect, because we believe that if you want to take any research into the field, we have to take help from the industry, right? And Professor Redana rightly told that many of these industries now, they offload their innovation part to the academia institute because we have resources, we have timeline. We strongly believe in that. And with this note, I will stop talking about this in this event. Thank you, Bhava, for conducting this event again.
India's innovation to the globe. If you see his LinkedIn page, he's representing in many countries. He talks highly about Indian innovation. And one of the things he's also known is that his attachment to the industry. So we are so fortunate that we are collaborating with him, and he's bringing a lot of international players as well as industry players to the event, as well as beyond that, especially startups, because startups, they have good innovation, but they just don't know when to exit to a different industry, or where the industry they can get help for the funding as well. That's where I think we are fortunate to get attached with Chakravarti sir, and we want you to speak.
Thank you, Dr. Jagdish. I'm so passionately attached with the Federation of Asia Biotech Associations, even though they call me as an advisor on international affairs. But I consider myself as a volunteer to do a little bit of myself. Completely inspired by Professor Redana Garu, who is actually the founder director of this very noble association. He's the Dean of Life Sciences in Hyderabad Central University. He has been a mentor for all of us for a long time, almost a couple of decades. That's the binding point for all of us. Thank you, Dr. Jagdish. As he told, I also represent the Federation of Pharma Entrepreneurs, being the chairman of AP Telangana and also on the national board as senior vice president. Industry academia collaboration, we're talking about it. Thank you, sir, Professor Samrat El Sabatji, and your colleague, Professor Vidhumadhar Reddy Garu. In fact, HU has been in the forefront. I'll tell you a small example. Many of us think, why an industry and academia collaboration? You'll be surprised to know India is doing around 26, $27 billion of exports, and equally around 26, 20, equally in the domestic output also. The largest selling drug in the world by Merck, the Keytruda, we call that itself, the sale of the drug itself is around $26 billion already. Just imagine the power of a molecule, power of an invention, power of an innovation, which power of an invention or innovation which lead to a commercial project that ultimately help the mankind. That is where the academia comes into fore. So being the representative of the industry here and also as our associate partner, I need to share a few of the stats also. While India is the largest provider of generic drugs globally, we keep on telling you about this for a long time. Indian pharma industry is currently ranked third in terms of volume and supplying to more than 215 countries. Even during COVID time also, our material of Indian pharma industry has been going to change. We are going to have more of a personalized medicines, so the prevention is more occupying than the cure. We are not going to wait till the disease comes. So we are already preventing the disease by studying with, you are talking about the gene therapy and cell therapy. Just like Aadhaar card, you will have the entire gene of the human will be studied, and you will be assessed in the next 10 years what you are going to get, what kind of diseases you might have to get in the future. So that will be preempted. So the life sciences is completely changing. The healthcare gamut is completely changing. Now we are talking about that more on the biotechnology. As I already told, we have a market size of Indian pharmaceutical industry. We are talking about the biosimilars market also in the future is going to evolve in the future. And what we are talking about, the contribution of the Pharma and the HCO together, Hyderabad Central University, the Professor Redena has already briefed you. The three whale tank, you must be wondering what is the whale tank. You all know the Shark Tank. We keep seeing the TVs. This is much bigger than those innovations. We are very, very confident the kind of innovations taking place in this sphere are going to rule the business, are going to rule the economy of India and show a path to the world also. So we are very confident. Few of the innovations, I think my colleagues will explain to you also what are being showcased in the whale tank, and all over India and some from abroad also they have come forward to showcase their innovations as startups. And then on the third day, on the 18th, we have an innovation summit also. So all of the drug discovery workshop, very unique workshop is happening already. It started on 3rd of August and it will be continuous till 16th. I think these are the innovations taking forward the role of the Indian pharma and the biotechnology together very positively. As I told you in the beginning, a small innovation in the laboratory will pave a way to make it commercialized, to be a big economy force by itself and contribute to the national economic growth also. And the kind of awards which you have been instituted and giving to the CAR-T therapy has evolved from a university, IIT Powai. I met the professor also last time a couple of months back. He was in Hyderabad, and they are going to felicitate him with this award also. So these are going to contribute to the industry to find the new molecules and turn them to the big commercial opportunities also. So ultimately, the man can get more benefited, and we are open for a Q&A and over to Dr. Gandhi.
Thank you all, and thank you all for witnessing this event. Especially, I may try to add some Telugu also for local media. ఇది యూనివర్సిటీ తరఫున ఇది చాలా మంచి పరిణామం అని భావిస్తున్నాము. ఎందుకంటే గత స్టార్టింగ్ నుంచి యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ హైదరాబాద్ విద్యా ప్రమాణాలలో ఎప్పుడూ టాప్గా నిలుస్తున్నాం. ఇది గత 10 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి కేంద్ర రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వాల విధి విధానాల వలన స్టార్టప్ కల్చర్ అనేది ముందుకు వచ్చింది ఇన్నోవేషన్ని ప్రమోట్ చేయడానికి. ఎస్పెషల్లీ అకాడమిక్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్లో ఈ ఇన్నోవేషన్ థాట్ని తీసుకురావడానికి ప్రభుత్వాలు ప్రయత్నిస్తున్నాయి. సో దాన్ని అందిపుచ్చుకొని యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ హైదరాబాద్లో కూడా స్టార్టప్ ఫెసిలిటీని స్టార్ట్ చేశాం 10 సంవత్సరాల ముందు. ఇప్పుడు దాదాపు 100 కంపెనీల పైన స్టార్టప్ కంపెనీస్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి దాదాపు 40 కంపెనీలు గ్రాడ్యుయేట్ అయ్యాయి. అంటే అక్కడ ఇన్నోవేషన్ కానీ మొదటి బిగినింగ్ ఎక్స్పెరిమెంటేషన్స్ అన్నీ చేసిన తర్వాత ప్రొడక్షన్ ఫేస్ కానీ లేదంటే ఎక్స్పాన్షన్ కానీ దే వెంట్ అవుట్ అండ్ దెన్ స్టార్టెడ్ దేర్ ఓన్ కంపెనీస్. అలా అలా ఇప్పుడు ఆల్మోస్ట్ 60 కంపెనీస్ ఇప్పుడు యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ హైదరాబాద్లో స్టార్టప్ కంపెనీస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇది ఇంకొక శుభ పరిణామం ఏమంటే ఫ్యాకల్టీస్ ఆల్రెడీ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్ అయిన మా స్టూడెంట్స్ అలమ్నస్ అండ్ ఈవెన్ ఇప్పుడు చదువుతున్న విద్యార్థులు కూడా దే కెన్ స్టార్ట్ విత్ ది కంపెనీ అండ్ దెన్ అలాంటి పరిణామాలు కూడా ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. సో ఇవన్నిటిని బేస్ చేసుకొని ఇంకొక గర్వంగా చెప్పుకోవాల్సింది ఏమంటే ఈరోజు యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ హైదరాబాద్ స్టార్టప్ ఫెసిలిటీ దేశంలోనే మొదటి 2-3 స్థానాల్లో నిలిచి ఉందన్నమాట. సో ఇది ఇలాంటి నెక్స్ట్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ పరంగా కానీ స్టార్టప్ పరంగా కానీ యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ హైదరాబాద్ ముందు ఉంది కాబట్టి దీన్ని నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్కి వెదర్ ప్రోడక్ట్ డెవలప్మెంట్ కానీ స్టార్ట్ అయిన కంపెనీస్ని ఎలా నెక్స్ట్ ఫేజ్కి తీసుకెళ్ళడానికి కానీ మా దగ్గర ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్న ఇంక్యుబేషన్ అయి ఉన్న 60 కంపెనీలను నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్కి ప్రమోట్ చేయడానికి ఇలాంటి ఈవెంట్స్ చాలా ఉపయోగపడతాయని చెప్పి ఈ ఫ్యాబాతో యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ హైదరాబాద్ అసోసియేట్ అయ్యి ఈ ఈవెంట్కి యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ హైదరాబాద్లో చేయడానికి మా వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ బీరేరావు గారు ఉన్నారు. దాన్ని ప్రమోట్ చేస్తున్నాము. డెఫినెట్గా ఇలాంటి కార్యక్రమాలు ఇంకా ముందు ఫ్యాబా తరపున ఏర్పాటు చేయడానికి యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ హైదరాబాద్ ముందు ఉంటుందని చెప్పుకోగలుగుతున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Who has been pioneering in artificial intelligence. In fact, he is the advisor for the government of India to come up with a policy on implementation of this, promoting artificial intelligence in healthcare and the biotechnology areas. And in fact, he is coordinating one of the panel discussions on artificial intelligence and its role in healthcare. Is it a hype or a hope? So maybe Dr. Ratnakar will elaborate on that.
Thank you. Once again, good afternoon, friends. బిందు మాధవ రెడ్డి గారు చెప్పినట్టుగా నేను కూడా తెలుగులో మాట్లాడడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాను. ఈ డ్రగ్ డిస్కవరీ వర్క్షాప్తో పాటు వేల్ ట్యాంక్ ఈవెంట్ కండక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఆ వేల్ ట్యాంక్ ఈవెంట్లో మ్యాక్సిమం ఫోకస్ ఇస్తున్నది ఏంటి అంటే నాట్ ఓన్లీ బయో సైన్సెస్ బయోటెక్నాలజీ కాకుండా పీపుల్ హూ హ్యావ్ యాక్చువల్లీ గాట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ టెక్నాలజీ చక్రవర్తి గారు చెప్పినట్టుగా డిజిటల్ టెక్నాలజీస్ని కూడా యూజ్ చేస్తూ ఈ ఇన్నోవేషన్స్ చేసిన వాళ్ళకి వీఆర్ గివింగ్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ టు కమ్ అండ్ షోకేస్ దేర్ ఇన్నోవేషన్ ఇన్ ద వేల్ ట్యాంక్. ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నాము అంటే ప్రొఫెసర్ రెడ్డి గారు ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పారు, గ్లోబల్గా దర్ ఇస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్నోవేషన్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద ఫార్మస్యూటికల్ బయోఫార్మా కంపెనీస్ అండ్ దే ఆర్ యాక్చువల్లీ లుకింగ్ అట్ స్టార్టప్స్ టు సపోర్ట్ దెమ్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ దర్ ఇన్నోవేషన్. సో దానికి FABA is trying to give a platform so that FABA can actually promote such startups who are actually meeting the global standards, showcase them to the global industry, and then allow them to make their innovation part of their overall research program. So దాని కోసం ఈ 17th event, Whale Tank event is going to be of major focus. Second important thing, while government ఇప్పుడు బిందు మాధవ్ రెడ్డి గారు చెప్పినట్టుగా యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ హైదరాబాద్, ఆస్పైర్, బయోనెస్, ఆల్ దీస్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్ ఆర్ గివింగ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ సపోర్ట్ ఫర్ ద స్టార్టప్స్. బట్ అది ఒక స్టేజ్ వరకునే వెళ్తుంది. సో బియాండ్ దాట్ దెర్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో a hand holding required for those startups to go to the market. So that is what the Whale Tank's major focus would be, to bring in the venture capitalists who would actually be coming in. And for Federation of Asian Biotech Associations formed a panel to shortlist over 100 applications which came in to participate in the whale tank. But FABA is not actually allowing all the 100 to come and showcase. Only selected startups will be given chance to showcase. So venture capitalists will actually find it easy to identify such startups and also provide them the necessary funding requirements for them to take their innovation into the next stage. So, with all that, I'm sure the life sciences cluster meet, whatever has been envisaged by the Federation of Asian Biotech Associations, Science Gurus USA, University of Hyderabad, and many more academic, many more pharmaceutical companies have joined hands, because this is one such event where different attributes of the life sciences ecosystem is joining on one single platform. It is not limited to a particular state, a particular country, but this is actually happening globally, and that's where the FABA's main intent is. I just want to leave one more message before we actually end, before we go to the question and answer. Is Federation of Asian Biotech Associations, Professor Redanagar Chakravarti is not limiting itself with just a Hyderabad chapter. Chakravarti Garu is sitting just next to me, who is spearheading this particular initiative to bring in countries globally to join hands, whether it is Vietnam, whether it is United States of America. Recently, United States of America also joined, and then the Federation of Asian Biotech Association chapter is open. So many countries we are opening chapters, and our endeavor is only to bring in academia, industry, collaboration, and interactions much more stronger. So with that, I will hand over to Jagdish to take the question and answers from him.
Shortlisted the startup applicants, and I have a question to Redana or Chakravarti ji. India does not lack in manpower and talent. Why is it that we are lacking in innovation infrastructure? What is it exactly? And thirdly, is there anything called...
Yeah, one after another. Ratna, the first question let him answer and then
Okay.
we'll go by rounds.
I thought I'd put the questions and maybe anybody can answer.
Okay. As I said, about 100 odd applications have come for the
But
whale
how
tank.
many shortlisted?
Shortlisted, we would actually be shortlisting about 18 to 20. The reason why we are shortlisting 18 to 20 is not that we don't want the rest of the people not to participate, they will still participate. But 18 to 20 startups will get opportunity to present their innovation to the venture capitalists, while the rest will actually be witnessing the event. So 18 to 20 is been shortlisted, going to be shortlisted by a panel which is outside of Federation of Asian Biotech Association, a neutral panel consisting of representatives from the industry, representatives from the venture capital, representatives from the funding agencies. So the panel is chosen that way so that there is a good representation.
So that it will be productive and useful for both the parties.
Ma'am, I will also add one more point. So for the remaining people who are not shortlisted, we are also training them how to be VC ready, how to be the venture capital ready. Because the startups what we are encountering mainly in the life sciences are started by scientists. Many of them, when they translate their idea, they lack, whether they will be missing business skills or how to really take it to market, or how to pitch to the investors when they need money. So this is where we are conducting one boot camp for them, actually tomorrow, so that we are training them how to be VC ready.
Another question, Ratna.
I was asking that
we don't have a dearth of talent, but why we are lagging?
Yeah, in innovation infrastructure.
Yeah, I think Indians have been contributing to the global innovative ecosystem. If you take major global companies, most of them are being headed or working or associated with global innovative companies. But it is not, within India, we are not able to come up with such kind of thing. The reasons are many. That, as I was mentioning, innovations will happen only when the innovations that are happening in the academic institutions are taken over by the industry, and then further developed. So it is due to lack of such kind of environment where the academy and industry work together. That is one of the things. And the kind of investment that is required for promoting innovations. One is government has to come up with the supporting system. The second one is innovations also have to be, there is a lot of risk associated with coming up with innovative products. Our industries are not ready to take that kind of risk and then go for innovative product development, because the success rate is anywhere 5 to 10%, or even less than that also sometimes. And no industry is ready to come up and then take the risk and move forward. And I was also mentioning about the venture financing system. Venture financing system is the one which is actually contributing for the Silicon Valley, or what you call it as Bay Area, Boston area, many other areas. It is the VC system, venture financing system, is the one which are coming forward and joining with the academic institutions where innovations are happening. They are taking the risk. If any VC company is investing in 10 companies, maybe one will succeed, 9 will fail, but they are ready to take the risk. They are not giving a loan like our the government is giving loans, the banks are giving loans, but they are not giving loans. They are putting their money, hard money, and partnering with the startups, or partnering with the academic institutions. And that ecosystem is lacking here. So there are various factors. That is where FABA, on behalf of FABA, we would like to take such kind of efforts and bringing academy industry together, and also promoting this kind of venture financing culture within India, and also representing the government of India to come up with various programs which will promote academy industry interaction and supporting system to the startups.
Things are positive now. It's not
Yeah.
like before. Definitely, we're looking forward with the positive attitude.
So the government has to see, it's not happy, when our global healthcare market, our share is 3.72, means we are not going to reach to the level of developed countries unless we promote this innovative ecosystem.
They have their own thesis. So, for example, a couple of them, they do not like to invest in a startup if something doesn't succeed or fail within 5 years. I mean, it is impossible in biotechnology, because the clinical trials and everything will take a lot of time. So, by looking at all this criteria, we have selected a couple of, the selection criteria that we give for startups is they should be TRL 6 or 7. So TRL means technology readiness level that we have for startups from 1 to 9. So if something is in 6 to 7 level, that means they are advanced stage startups. They have already proven something to the market that they will succeed. So we have chosen those startups because we are sure, we are not pretty sure that they will also succeed, but at least VCs are happy to talk to them because these are bigger investments. We are talking about a couple of millions. So that's where we have selected growth stage companies. For early stage companies, we do some other events, but WellTank is mainly for the growth stage companies. And we did not put any field. We have chosen complete life sciences. So in that startups, I am happy to say that we have agriculture startups, we have biotech, core biotechnology, that means for human pharma startups, animal health startups, digital health startups, completely AI technologies, and there is also one company which is doing marketing for healthcare. So we are trying to cover everything under the umbrella of life sciences.
Is Pharma having any official tie-up with any of the VCs? Like you have the TIE Delhi, TIE Hyderabad, and you have the other
We have
Hyderabad
strategic partners.
Bristol plus VC.
Who
all
are
the
the
strategic
other
partners
VC partners in the 1.0 version?
So we have how the partnerships work with Power is that we go event based, or otherwise people take Power membership. So here we have partnered with several VCs. We have 20 plus VCs, and one of the big partner that is helping up is IVCA, Indian Venture Capitalist Association. So they themselves are a network of all VCs and PE firms. So we have association with them. Also, many VCs we know them personally because they are associated with either Aspire by Nest or otherwise because of our work. So we have the list is given to you in the Whale Tank brochure. So a couple of them, a lot of them, we know personally or through our work.
I think what exactly
We have announced the launching of FABA Innovation Summit. FABA Innovation Summit is to celebrate innovations at different levels. Say at the level of academic institutions, at the level of startup ecosystem, and at the level of industries, and also at the level of the government of government organizations. So this one-stop kind of meeting that we have launched today, it starts with drug discovery and development workshop, mainly to showcase the developments that are taking place across the world on coming up with innovative technologies in discovery of the drugs, say at the level of academic institutions or preclinical development or clinical development that are taking place. And this is followed by this is the online event. Drug discovery and development workshop is online, and this is happening from 3rd to 16th August. And on 17th, we have the Whale Tank event. The Whale Tank event is to showcase some of the very promising startup companies to the venture financing, venture capital companies. Today, if you see, a large number of startups have come up in the country. There are about 460 healthcare, 460 incubation centers hosting startups in life sciences. And large number of them are coming to a particular level, but getting the funding to the next level is a major problem. And in order to fill that kind of gap, we have approached the venture capital companies around the world who are ready to invest in healthcare and showcasing them the potential startups so that they will receive the funding.
Okay.
And this is followed by Life Sciences Innovation Cluster on 18th. And this is mainly to bring in country ambassadors across around the world to mainly who are willing to promote the life sciences innovation ecosystem. And in fact, that is spearheaded by Chakravarti Garu. And also, we are inviting the institutional heads and industry leaders to come and discuss and explore the various possibilities of collaborating and then promoting the academy industry interactions and come up with innovative product development. It is not only the academic institutions and industries, but there are a number of enabling systems, enabling players for promoting the innovations, like clinical research organizations, contract manufacturing associations, and contract research organizations. We have invited them also to come and participate in this Life Sciences Innovation Cluster meeting. And the Whale Tank event and the Innovation Cluster meeting both are happening at University of Hyderabad, the School of Life Sciences. And we have partnered with the University of Hyderabad for this two events in addition to drug discovery and development workshop. And as part of this innovation summit, we wanted to celebrate the innovations that have taken place and we are honoring one such kind of innovation that has come up with in the country in collaboration with academic institutions and industries. ImmunoAct is the company which has come up, which has in fact collaborated with Laurus laboratories, and they have come up with, for the first time, the CAR T therapy for cancer treatment. Uh, and we are honoring that scientist with Dr. B.S. Bajaj Memorial FABA Excellence Award. In addition, we are also giving FABA Lifetime Achievement Award to Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, who contributed a lot, not only in the country but around the world through WHO for handling this COVID-19 system. So we are also honoring young scientists who have come up with innovative technologies with a cash prize of 5 lakhs and doctoral students who have come up with innovations with a cash prize of 2 lakhs. Natco Pharma and the Govin Venture Financing System both have contributed with the finances for these innovative systems.
Okay, sir. Please, thank you.